We announced that I was becoming chairman and that transaction closed July 8th, so roughly 16 days ago. So it's been about 2 weeks. And the company has since transformed from being a $26 million market cap to a stock with $4.5 billion of market cap and roughly $2 billion worth of Ethereum. And the revenue now, or net income annually from those holdings, is almost $100 million. So it's become basically a mid cap with $100 million of net income within 16 days.
Super awesome, impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love the financial markets right now with crypto. One, the climate's phenomenal. We have a regime in place that's pro-crypto, thank God for that. What's that change been like from you? I mean, obviously, what's the impact been? Obviously, your performance. We see Bitcoin MicroStrategy keeps bragging every day about how they have the Bitcoin holders. Ethereum, there's a treasury play, is also hot. It's really changed a lot. What's the big takeaway?
Well, at Fundstrat, we've been...
Store of value, great check. Both different.
Very different.
What's been the real innovation on the Ether side that's been, I guess, maybe not surprising, but most movement in terms of, has it been the entrepreneurial activity, has it been the financial opportunities? What has been the big game changer on Ethereum with the new trends there?
Well, first, Bitcoin and Ethereum should be friends, because I think the community tends to be really fractured. There's ETH maxis or Bitcoin maxis, but Bitcoin really is proven itself to be digital gold. A real store value and a good way to move and actually move quite a lot of money pretty simply and move a lot of value. But Ethereum, as you said, is programmable. It is really robust. The uptime is better than any other layer 1 blockchain, especially with smart contracts. And so that's where Wall Street is coming in and saying, you know what, I want to tokenize a dollar, that's the stable coin. I want to tokenize real estate. I want to tokenize equities. Most of that is taking place on Ethereum. JP Morgan.
This wave. I mean, NASDAQ won kind of the tech wave during the dot-com bubble. Yeah. And so because they can list there, go to town on that. Is crypto feeling it here with NYSE, or do people lean here? What's your view on the NYSE opportunity?
When I talk to the crypto community, they want to be recognized by Wall Street as legitimate. The most prestigious exchange is the NYSE. Bitmine is listed on the New York Stock Exchange. It's a storied exchange, not only in the U.S., but globally, right? How many, who else in the world doesn't know what the NYSE is? You may not even have heard of the LSE or, or the Hang Seng, but we've all heard of NYSE. And there's only 500 stocks. So if I was a crypto company and I wanted to be considered legitimate by Wall Street, you'd want to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
I mean, it's a great place. We love the view here. I love the floor here. A lot of action. Still actively trading behind us here. Obviously, the main floor has got the market makers, all the trades electronically. I think it's a huge opportunity. Culturally, it fits.
That's right.
Especially with the outside the United States.
The one with the largest market cap, the most liquid. Currently, it's Bitmine with $4.5 billion of market cap.
One of the things I look at is momentum. Obviously that's big. Legitimacy, as you pointed out, is totally like what we need to get established. A lot of people think, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these crypto plays, there's an underbelly going on. A lot of these firms that are outside the United States pre-Trump regime, they got real money. They're making some cash.
Yeah.
So there's actual real businesses here. Talk about that dynamic, because I think that is probably the most misunderstood factoid out there, is that there's actually real value being created.
Stablecoins are a hugely profitable business because Circle is showing it, because they don't pay interest and they're earning 4% on their reserves. Coinbase is a very profitable company. It's done very well. But the Ethereum treasury companies are very profitable. When we do native staking, we're going to earn more than 4% native staking yield. So on the current...
I think the big takeaway. There's real value extraction and creation. Correct. So staking, that's a play.
Yeah, and if the Fed goes to 2%, it's a pretty good yield.
Awesome. I got to ask you about, I've been in a lot of conversations with folks that love this market, obviously on the pro side, maximalists on both sides, but also they see the opportunity recognition. And one thing that's always talked about is the antiquated, outdated systems, whether it's financial reporting, you mentioned GAAP. What's behind? What needs to catch up? Where's the work? Where's the saw sharpening moment here? I'm good. That's a ChatGPT moment with stablecoin, but now there's a lot of, you got to sharpen the saw and cut the wood a little bit here, chop some wood, carry the water. There's a lot of blocking and tackling that's got to get done from these old. What are the sequence of events to get this thing 100% planing out beautifully?
Well, we don't have enough time.
Give me the top three.
Well, because we have to fix plumbing and regulatory boundaries and definitions, like what's an asset, what's a commodity. These are not clear definitions, but I think probably the simplest
Energy, because I was riffing on the energy bounded behind Bitcoin, obviously NVIDIA and all these guys. AI is bounded by energy. So is crypto. Energy, some of it, the financial energy is the money piece. What do you see that when you look at sovereignty and borderless transactions? Because that's the beautiful thing about the global economy, is that so you have borderless opportunities.
Well, I mean, the reality is that what you just described is going to create winners and losers globally, because the U.S. is going to get stronger. This is actually a dollarization story as well.
On the stable coins, what's your view on, do we need to have, is it going to be a zillion stable coins? Is it going to be a power law? Is it going to be specialty coins? I mean, I heard JP Morgan's been testing it, JP Morgan Chase, I heard Fidelity.
There's been a lot, before there were stable coins, there were stable coins.
What has to happen? Is it okay to have a multitude of stable coins, or will there be?
As long as people are backing their reserves, there's no risk in this space for a long time, and now clients are coming to us and asking what's really happening.
Awesome. And for the financial folks watching, we know that they're all looking at changing some of the plumbing. What's their opportunity? What would you advise them?
Well, I think many banks are going to come out ahead. I mean, I think JP Morgan and Goldman are winners. I mean,
by sheer size or the work they put in?
They're smart. JP Morgan's a super smart company, and same thing Goldman. I mean, any company that is good at trading is going to get crypto right.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Is crypto our first shot at like full transparency, like pure capitalism? I mean, everything's like on the chain.
It's Darwinism, maybe.
Kill or be killed, yeah. I mean,
I don't know if it's capitalism, but it's Darwinism.
Tom, thanks for coming on theCUBE. I really appreciate you spending time on our Wired program. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Crypto Trailblazers, got one right here. Again, the world's changing, the financial markets, the credibility, the legitimacy of the NYSE. More importantly, as an opportunity to make money and also create wealth. I mean, crypto is a huge opportunity. Digital transactions and physical world, physical AI.
Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Support the channel by liking this video, subscribing, and enabling post notifications for more content on crypto and digital assets. Check out our other videos and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps with the YouTube algorithm